We both served as pacers within the race, which was fantastic. Bob got me hooked on the pacing. How long have you been doing the pacing gig?
This is my second time pacing, so I did.
And last year you kind of missed the target a little bit, didn't you?
Yes, I did. 4:30 group, and I finished in 4:30:02.
So you missed it by 2 seconds.
Yeah.
How'd you do this year?
Technically 3 seconds, because I really wanted to finish in 1 second under. That's what you always want to go for.
Sure, that's the ideal target.
4:29:59, just to help everybody out with that. And this year was a complete total disaster. I finished in 4:30:11, but that's the preliminary results. Official results are not out yet, so that could go down a little bit.
Thank you so much.
It's our pleasure. Anytime.
All right.
My pleasure.
I'm not going to eat the sandwich on camera because that's just disgusting to watch me eat.
I might.
Got an email asking for a survey from the Kansas City Marathon. Let's take it and see what they ask.
I love this course because, like I said, I really think it showcases Kansas City. The first thing you run past is Liberty Memorial. And
that's beautiful.
I love doing that little loop, and I love running with the people from out of town and, just not really, just gauging their reactions to it. It's nice.
Yeah.
So.
I think the other, unlike other big city marathons that I've done, this doesn't have people covering the whole streets. Like, it's not a crowd cheering the whole way. But where you do have people, man, they're supportive and they're excited for you, and that's pretty energizing.
Yeah, I run through Plaza and Westport. There's definitely a lot going on there. And there was, I think, at least 5 or 6 bands out there today.
Yeah.
The course, I really like the course. I think it's excellent.
Swag-wise, I love these medals. These medals are fantastic. Very heavy, very big. I gotta be honest though, the shirts, they're comfortable, they're soft cotton. I just, in terms of design, big block letters, 8 letters on there it's just not necessarily attractive to me.
I've had some better shirts from the KC Marathon in the past, particularly 07 and 08 when you got a nice cotton shirt, and then you got a nice finisher shirt too.
It looks like Show Me Kika, which I get it's Show Me KC, but I don't know. I like the way Bob phrased it.
I'm gonna wear it around the house. I'm still trying to come up with the scenario where I can wear it out.
One more bit of swag I have to mention is the photos, free photos, and they did a great job of taking a ton of them. They were organized on the site by time and by location, so you could find them very quickly. And any of the photos in this video that have the KC Marathon logo right there in the corner, those were part of the free photos. What potential changes would you want to participate in the 2017 Kansas City Marathon? Larger event shirt, larger finisher medal, larger finisher medal. They are suggesting that perhaps they can make it even bigger than the ginormous one they've already made. Aid stations. It was just there's plenty of them, and they were well staffed, but it's just water and Gatorade. And I don't know if I'm getting spoiled by these trail races where you could sit down and have a dinner at the aid stations, but all it was goo. There were 2 aid stations that had bananas at them. I'm not asking for quesadillas or cheeseburgers, just some pretzels, maybe some chips. This is the second race that I paced, and I have to say I have become a huge believer in pacing, particularly smart pacing, where it's even effort, not necessarily even pace. And so wearing one of these wristbands and starting out a little bit slow and running slower up the big hills, but making sure that you've got pick up a little speed during the downhill. Man, it is nice to be able to save your energy throughout the whole course and come in like clockwork. If you've never run with a pacing team, I highly recommend you try it. Gear check, I gotta say the gear check was pretty good. I'm gonna give it above average. Gummy bears, would it hurt to have just some gummy bears? What I liked about taking the survey was the fact that it gave me some ideas of some other points to consider and to review. Cookies, Oreos, Nutter Butters.
Kansas City Marathon is just absolutely fantastic in terms of support and the way the city gets behind it. They close down streets, tremendous amount of runners out there on the streets, and just very supportive of everybody who's out there doing the race. I highly recommend it. All right, I got a big truck coming this way, so I gotta move.
Does he work for the health department?
No, he's a pacer.
Chia seeds. It'd be really nice to have some chia seeds. Now here's a pro tip that came from first-time marathon runner Kelly, who was part of my pacing group. She took her pacing band and marked every aid station, every porta potty, and every aid station that had goo in it. I thought that was brilliant. Thanks for teaching me something, Kelly.
That's all I got to say. Anything else you can think of that we ought to call out about this marathon? All right. We should eat some sandwiches.
Egg McMuffin?